Hello everyone, Miss Kaufman here. Today I am going to walk you through and describe what a bubble map is. You will be seeing bubble maps and using bubble maps often throughout class. So it's important that you know what it is and how you're going to work on it. Bubble maps are basically like a form of organization so that you can remember different ideas that you learned and make connections of these things that you learned. So in this video, I'm using our weather and climate systems, and you'll see here, you have all these different terms. Okay, you're going to learn what all of these things are throughout this unit. And the goal is to find a place for them to be in your organizer, make different connections using lines, color coordinating based on topic. I mean, you can do so much with a bubble map, and it's just a great way to organize what you've learned. So directions are here. I'm not going to read them since I'll talk you through them anyway, but go ahead and read them on your own time. I'm going to start by showing you pictures of what bubble maps look like. Okay, so they're just this visual graphic organizer, and you can see in these pictures, they're all different and they're all unique based on the topic that they're focusing on. So just to show you this one has one big main idea. Okay, if I were to compare that to this bubble map, our big idea is the weather and climate systems unit. Then you'll see that they have other topics that stem from that main idea. Okay, all of these topics are connected to the big central idea. Using this as an example, okay, you have a big main idea, sports, and then you have four, I would say, medium-sized topics that stem from sports. Okay. And then there's even more there. There's smaller ideas that connect to that medium idea. And so all of these are connected to sports, individual sports, track, cycling, golf, things like that. Sometimes even these smaller topics could connect to another medium-sized topic, but we won't get that in depth today. But just know that even if these are separated, they could still somehow be connected to another idea. One other thing I want you to visualize here is color coordinating, okay? Someone like me, color coordinating helps me visualize so much better. So when you're creating your bubble map, do color coordinating if that helps you. Okay, so what you'll do with your bubble map is from the start of the unit, I'm going to tell you, or your teacher is going to tell you, look at all these words and put them on your bubble map and group them based on what you know or what you've heard of. So for example, I know what a thunderstorm is, I'm going to put it up there. I know what a hurricane is, I'm going to put it up there. And even better, I know that these are kind of connected with each other because thunderstorms and hurricanes are storms. Okay, so I can go through and put and I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to put all the words on this bubble map, but just to show you, I'm going to put them all in one space. And I'm going to connect them to weather and climate systems because I know that they are connected with each other. I may also, like I said, color coordinate. Okay, so when I think of storms, I think of water and the color blue. So I might make that section blue. Let's see what else. Where else do I want to go with this? Okay, I know what photosynthesis is. Okay, I'll put that here, and I know that decomposition is connected to it. And I'm not saying that you're always going to be right on the first try, okay? You might think you know what something is, or you might think you know something is connected. And if you down the road and a few lessons later learn that things aren't connected to each other, or maybe something's wrong in your bubble map, you can absolutely change that. Okay, so let's just say my bubble map is done. This is all I know. I can't make any more connections. I'm going to go on my Chromebook or my computer, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this. This is my first initial bubble map. This is what I know before I've learned anything. And I'm going to take a screenshot of it. Right now, I'm just going to copy and paste on my computer. And I'm going to put it here because I want to know I want to be able to go back and see what I knew before I started learning. Then you'll proceed to learn different things throughout the lessons that you learn in science or whatever class that you're in. And at the end of each lesson, you're going to take a screenshot of your bubble map because the goal is at the end of lesson 2, you will have now learned more. And then you would take a screenshot and put it here. And throughout the entire unit, you're just going to keep adding and adding and adding and adding. And all the way down here at the bottom, you'll be able to look, and this should be like one big massive bubble map now, and you can see how it grew and got bigger. One last thing I want to point out to you is like at the end of the unit, if you still don't feel confident enough to maybe put the word combustion in there, don't just throw it in there because you don't want to have extra words. If you didn't learn it, don't put it in there. Don't feel bad about it. It's simply a way for you and me or your teacher to see what you have learned. That is all. If you have any other questions about your bubble map, feel free to ask your teacher.